March to Freedom, Day 13. Welcome back to Dudes Ascend, where we talk about how to elevate ourselves as men. My name is Hamilton, and we are on Day 13 of our 30-day March to Freedom from Porn Challenge. And today, I want to talk about spring cleaning. So we just had the time change yesterday. We're moving into a new season, spring. The flowers are blooming. The weather is getting warmer. The days are getting longer. And just like the seasons, we are moving into a new season of our life, away from porn, blooming into our higher selves, our higher potential, and, the sunshine coming into our life. And it's a great time to do some spring cleaning. A lot of times people talk about spring cleaning like this is the time of year to kind of like move stuff out of your house, get all the junk, clear the clutter in your life. And it feels really good when you do. I don't know if you guys are familiar with like the Chinese philosophy of feng shui, where your living space and where you place things and sort of how your living space is arranged has a lot to do with the energy flow in your life, and it's very deeply connected to like your sense of fortune and good luck, and how things go in your life with like relationships. All that is very intimately tied to your living space. That's the feng shui philosophy, and I think there's a lot to it, even just from how I feel when I do go through the process of like clearing the clutter and organizing my home. I feel really good, and right now I don't really have a home of my own, but I'm staying with my cousin in Richmond, Virginia, and we started like, I just told her, I was like, let's I'll help you do some spring cleaning, because she was mentioning how like there was a bunch of stuff in her house that she wanted to get rid of and whatnot, and I was like, well, let's start like, one room at a time. And so we started that yesterday, and we cleared out like a bunch of stuff from her like garage, and did some more like cleaning in the kitchen, and got a bunch of like laundry done and vacuuming and all this stuff, and got rid of a bunch of things, and like we both felt really good afterwards, and I could tell that she felt really good, especially like when we have a bunch of like clutter and unnecessary stuff just piling up, collecting dust that you're not really like using in your home. It sort of like clogs your energy. It builds up like stress, like if you think of your home as like representative of your mental mind state, like when there's just a bunch of clutter in your mind, like it's stressful, it feels heavy. And so it really does a lot for like just your feeling state to clear that, to like, if there's things that you're just not using in your home, like I think we're all guilty of that. Like my wife and I have moved so many times in the past couple years that like one good thing is we've gotten rid of a lot of things that we just didn't need, because we're like going through packing and unpacking and stuff, and we're just like, do we really need this? Nah. So that has been good. But so, I'm happy to be helping my cousin, and for me, it feels good to like be of service to others, like she's letting me stay here, and like that's another good thing for what we're doing right now, like just getting into a good feeling space. Like it feels good to help others and be of service. So even if where you're living is like not your own home, be of service, like offer your assistance in cleaning up the place. And like, it also feels good to like collaborate with each other. Like if you're living with someone else, like, to be working together on the same thing, and then be able to sit back and see all the things you accomplished, like that feels good as well. clear the clutter and you will clear your energy. Maybe, I think a lot of times the mess in our houses, the mess where we live, can be overwhelming and be something that it's one of those things, like we talked about finances or like negative emotions or whatever, that maybe sometimes you just don't want to deal with, and it's easier to like escape in an old porn habit or whatever it might be. But when we start facing these things, we're like, you know what, I'm just gonna get started. And that was what my cousin said yesterday when once we had started and gotten a bunch of stuff done. She was like, you know what, I feel really good. It's the hard part is just getting started. And I was like, yep, once you get going on it, you start to feel really good. Like immediate, it's one of those immediate gratification things where you get to see the results of the work that you're doing. And then you want to do more. Then you want to like clean the whole house, once you get one room done. And so getting started on this, you will start to feel a difference in your energy, and it might lift some of those burdens, some of those emotional burdens. Maybe we don't even realize how much the physical mess in our space affects us until we clear that out, and you're like, wow, I feel so much better. So give it a try. It's the right time of year to do it, spring cleaning. And I hope you guys are feeling great. And I will see you guys next time on day 14. Peace.